All right, girls, suck it in. Suck it in, you got this. 1, 2, pull.
Maybe a 3-person job?
Can I get a little help?
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm back, now with 50% less oxygen. Hello and welcome to Style Trial, the series where we test out celebrity trends IRL. Today we're breathing in and taking the corset top for a spin. Now don't get yourself in a bind. Corsets have been around for centuries, and unlike the rib-crunching versions of yore or the more popular recent waist trainers, these corset tops are meant to be shown off for all the world to see. You might have seen them on stars like Bella Hadid, Jordan Woods, Hailey Baldwin, and of course, the Kardashians. So today, we've recruited a few Page Six staffers and called in a bunch of corset tops from celeb-approved brand House of CB to try out the look for ourselves. Let's zip to it. Let's start boning. Let's get wasted! I am not comfortable, but I am contained. I feel like the organs are shifting and settling into new positions they weren't in before, and I have to take more breaths in between each line. I was under the impression that getting into this would just be like wearing a fitted tank top. It's a true corset. There is boning. And yeah, this is probably the most cleavage I've had ever in my entire life. We're gonna bring in the other girls and we're gonna see A, whether their getting ready process was as painful as mine, and B, how this look works on different body types. So Jamila, what do you think of when you hear the word corset?
I always think of impossible body types. I think of just taking a woman's natural shape, which is beautiful in itself, but then just making it exaggerated by just completely just snatching in the waist.
I can only half sit.
I mean, it is a garment of the patriarchy, let's be honest.
Yes.
Tell me about the process of getting into this piece.
Well, it was definitely a 2-person process. This is
Yeah.
actually surprisingly comfortable. I feel like
Really?
I can breathe in it. I could definitely wear this to a party. I would not wear that to a party.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Unless you're dressing up as Marie Antoinette and also have a place to faint. Sizing, I think, matters a lot when it comes to picking these tops, right? You have to try on a few, get the hang of it. That kind of makes the difference between whether it feels like a cute top or literal rib crunching terribleness.
Yeah, no, and I can breathe and I feel really, really feminine in this.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Well, I remember when we were testing out Skims, your chief complaint was that you did not feel snatched enough in the Skims. How do you feel in this piece?
I feel the same because I still pretty much have the same silhouette that I usually have, and I think what I'm looking for, at least just once in my life, is to have one of those foot in your back string corsets where someone is just pulling and pulling and you're just completely, your organs are smushed.
You're not to see that boy again.
Okay, so Heather, what comes to mind when I say the word corset?
Contortion.
Contortion.
I think because you're totally manipulating your body typically. Now I feel more like Britney at the VMAs.
This is extremely Britney. I actually love how you've put this look together.
You and I are cut from the same cloth a little bit. I am not as full on top. So for me, I maybe would wear it. I might I need it a little, doesn't really fit quite as well as I would like.
That's the thing with anything with a defined cup. This is more of an old school Victorian type Marie Antoinette corset.
Sure.
With this, it's you have a defined cup, so it's you either fill it or you don't, which makes it kind of prohibitive.
So here's the zipper, and I think at the end of the night out, I could probably get myself out on my own.
So you wouldn't have to sleep in your corset, always a good thing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have to recruit someone to help me.
I see you've styled it in a more casual way for today, but, would you dress this up? Where would you take it? Do you think you could eat and sit in it?
I think it could be a variety of different use cases. I could go business Britney or basic Britney. Yeah, I could wear this to go and run errands, and I could go to yoga in it.
So Aileen, tell me about the process of getting into this. Kylie Jenner has actually worn this exact same piece.
Oh, awesome.
Do you feel like Kylie?
I do.
Okay.
I feel very cinched, like the Kardashians. So getting into this, it wasn't that bad. My zipper really helped. There are corsets that only have clasps in front of it.
Or laces.
Right.
And then it's a whole process.
Yeah. But this one, if it had just clasps on it, then I feel like I would pop as I was putting it on.
It's something I'm very afraid of happening even as we're talking here right now. Let's talk about the comfort of this piece. Can you breathe? Do you feel like your ribs are being crunched? How are your organs doing?
So I do feel like it definitely accentuates my cleavage a lot. It's very sexy. It's definitely a look that I would wear certain places. I would definitely wear it to a night out with the girls. I think I could get maybe a couple guys' numbers in this.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't wear this to the first date though, because then the guy would definitely just be staring at my chest probably the whole time. As far as comfort, I'm okay actually in this one. What I will say though is that I've noticed that the sleeves kind of like keep falling a little bit and I keep having to readjust. So I feel like it's just so size specific.
Yes, exactly. Like how this is a crop top on me and much more of you is covered.
Yeah. Well, in some areas.
In some areas. It's all just relative, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need a bra with it, which is really great because most shirts, as a girl with naturally big boobs, I really do need to wear a bra all the time. I don't have the luxury of wearing like those backless tops without a bra or anything like that.
Little slip dresses.
No, I always have to wear a bra, to be honest, so that's kind of nice.
So bottom line, the corset top trend is super cute. I think most of us really enjoyed it. The key is to find the right size for you and to shop around before you commit to a corset. Maybe if you're larger or smaller chested, you don't pick something with super structured cups. You want to make sure the length is right. Overall, is this a trend we'd try again? Of course it is.